Hi guys. So this is the next update. Let's see. So this will be after the activation Zoom call. And for those who had attended the Zoom call and for those who do the activation, I asked the cards what advice to give those who had been activated. And the card said, you all have done a great job. Assess what you need and provide it. You are in the midst of a situation that is very important to you. Your goal is in sight. The gift of truth that lets you see the world clearly, communicate well, and create a happy, healthy reality. Gifts are coming in. The successful completion of one cycle and preparing to begin another. Spiritual growth. Speak and think what you want. Parentheses, talk about the new belief system. And moving on to Friday the 15th. It was cool, actually. So from the time that whenever I had my coaching session with my higher self that one night, who gave me the actual, make the pure consciousness between my hands, you put it out to have it next to the object that you're wanting to replenish. You have it assess, analyze, and determine what frequencies and resonances it needs to become that object in the non-physical, and to become that object in the non-physical. And then you ask, okay, whatever, if you have a container, okay, if you would please expand out in non-physical to fill the container, and then if you would please to come into my physical now time. And I see how that just rolls off my lips now. So, but what happened on the 15th? The 15th was the very first day that replenish energy to me became a noun, where I have taught that we can take the consciousness ball, or we can take the consciousness and ask it to fill with unconditional love. We can have it fill with healthy stability, peace, and all those things are they're nouns and other, but for the first time, because I had been doing, I'm going to say it's because I have been doing the coaching. I've been practicing that coaching that my higher self told me about. It does this and it does this, and then you ask it to do this and you ask it to do that. It became a thing. It became a thing to me. So on the 15th, I was able to have my consciousness ball, and have my consciousness ball filled with replenish energy, instead of putting a consciousness ball next to the object and having it assess, analyze, and determine what frequencies and resonances it needed to become. Because see, it's become a thing. It's all about our mind. It's all about allowing our belief system to adapt and change and grow into this new 5D earth that we're going into. And so I asked the cards about that. Did I manifest active replenish energy between my hands this morning? And the cards said yes. I actually like the insight of the cards. They're very, like Janine says, they're very literal. So the card said, you've used your mind, truth, and logical thinking to create order in your world. You've learned from your experiences, good and bad, without becoming jaded or bitter. A magnificent opportunity. You've had guidance and assistance in the past from the quantum consciousness. You're creating an environment that allows you to work effectively, helping those in need, and assessing what is most necessary and providing it. The advice is conserve your resources, Hold tight to what you have, meaning what I'm believing. Creation and passion, the Empress card. Recognize, honor, and celebrate your senses, the physical world and nature. And I have a new understanding about this too. For myself, as I first was trying to manifest the dog food, it was really a challenge to not look at the bucket. And well, when I'm looking at the bucket, my eyes were doing exactly what my eyes are supposed to do. My eyes were seeing what is. My eyes are seeing what is. And so my eyes, whenever a person is in the process, whenever I'm in the process of trying to manifest something, I don't want to point a finger at my senses, because they're just telling me what is. They have nothing to do. My senses, my physical senses, have nothing to do with creating in the way that I'm talking about creating. They have a way of creating and telling you what you don't want. So you see or feel what you don't want, then you can create what you do want. But they don't play a part. If my eyes see a bucket that has a nurble of dog food in it, I'm not going to blame my eyes for seeing what they see, because my eyes don't have anything to do with doing a creation. This eye has to do with doing a creation.